Na ye catcher will say, no, I'm boy, a better not enough ready. A good Munsima bro, the expanded version of the sports, no, and some Name Pacho, and they Yatanasia, yet the air bro, no, na, and Sima Hodona, and air bar, and net sports, no, so GFA president, a Ketso Kraku, me Pacho, when him say that way, will be for and a waffle zombie, no, or president, why, and a president, oh, waffle zombie, no. Ever heard near the Huntsman bro. Ni Lante Vanderpool, and can now a sports minister. Or in Zambia to ja at the Afa Black Stars Navy national teams are hold on and Sembe and Waka at the Afa Hua. If I show you the Hunsemina, ever bro, that was in the calf, any FIFA, as in sign Kratabia. Just say, Bibia Bacoso, na face Capudobi, about PM or calf. Yet Munche Munina, ever bro, and Jumadi. So, has a full captain. Benjamin Asari, where goalkeeper, Wakasa, Edia Far has a work team in home. At your fans, there's a fans, no, any BB, and from more club on a club, Western Sweden, Ajanazu Yepa, dear, and Benjamin Asari, welcome once a me. If I shall see you, Edima, Bibiani Gold Stars, which some more, or born in some Edima club administrators, Ghana, local club administrators, no, or who's some magicians, says he can't want the whole season. Na club not my boy you but to go bed then will be any only sponsor so bribia now more to coin no makwaba that's all we magicians pa if I transfers be na has to folk player back and here and say Qatari club be a pen the ding and our face no players are kotoko air pen so man players be wom na e be mo hu United the eba and say ya protest be the tie wo mo na a protest benya ebehwe na fe yaka ho asem playoff no division 1 zone 1 playoff no aka 10 days na yebeko RTU one fan ba kubi ha I shall say bompaye mpaye den the guta cross guta bible bompaye den e dia ma club no and of course a double week enti double video universal ba 10 days and I can't bia double na mu na VC Warriors Victory Club Warriors for no e de krata ba bontia one more dissolve one technical and after management na ebehwe na after yakin kan krata na ma no hu sine TNT and some dey doso pa fisem no dey ebu akwam no and na matete ho dey ache ebehwe story ba ku bia brante bi e wo touching story bi a me pa church say I so emotional ebehwe na abo video na ma no hu sene ene so TNT some dey e doso me dini Vincent Forgor fa o messages na bra ma yankin kan emfa ma 0591228584 0591228584 na yebekin kan nyina mo e wo WhatsApp no so fabra yankin kan mo Robert Ajinagwa afei so no Daniel enso wo ha makacho se Osman Haruna ne ho emfa no enti speedy recovery enko emfa ma Osman Haruna na nyagopon enka no ho na ho nton no mekan ho na nya adwuma no kama pa enti mami ko Robert nchen ma na kwa ba na me ma Daniel so akwa mami sha se with Daniel akwa ba
Vincent
that is it
nyame adom na nso
go for the men's holding.
Good.
Robert, boom to say. Mention me where pa. Yet it is sembi our man for man so stories num, but a bassa I was here about when Chenny be confirmed and a crabby woman. Yet it Enzo Fernandez to Real Madrid and our face no Rodrigo Goyas the ghost to Chelsea. At the same as Adiano. Do you have some iota of truth in this rumor? Sir. Oh, I didn't answer the heading of a top player and the heading of a huh? Say, Madrid the bar. On there, because you are top. Hazard stayed, played and won the Europa League. So they are here. Then came Madrid.
Look, they will not rule forever. They should understand.
Okay, Madrid the pay. What do you say? Didn't house him?
Yeah.
Only Chelsea didn't come up.
Oh yeah, I'm more fan a bigger salary.
Madrid never buy our hey, I didn't Chelsea. Oh, come Madrid. Now Madrid for the video about just say I'm very now my feelings are. You see, they had them about Enzo to Madrid. Did this how?
Vincent, me that's it. But me to Daniel say.
Okay.
In football, nobody rules forever. And Tina, you catch us and maybe not some Doria for Champions League final. But I'm ready to do so man to 2 money a year they went back. But it all depends on how our best structure on them. Some clubs have also ruled for over 100 years and they are still ruling. So we all know here, you continue to be at the very top. Madrid go over 30 years without winning the Champions League. But after Florentino Perez by Oma bounce back. And I don't think they would ever want to be in that situation again. And how attractive they have become alongside the likes of Barca and many other teams. I'm interested. Anything as a team, so be fighting for the players on your ballon d'or. I want to say, Nina appeal, sometimes players because she say Man City are back as I don't know. So Rodri to me, maneuver the way Coco Ballon d'or there. Then City is also a club about to me. Nina they are players. Tisao Enzo Fernandez, Nasa Barca and Madrid. You definitely want to play for one of them. Julian Alvarez to Barca, so create Guinea grounds. Okay, and Anna say he's the ideal guy for the Barca project. Yeah, okay. And Barca for no Ashansia or maybe not this summer, but the best answer about. Tinina, what Atletico Ballon d'Or? How many people now? Yes, by Nelamin is 17, they are campaigning for him to win it. Tinina and normal team free players. The truth is that Chelsea per Rodrigo. Na Madrid and so sign Galactic Kubi after the club walker.
Enzo you your darling boy.
Chelsea say 120.
120.
To Mopa Ometuana play and a pound.
You better share. Is it equal? Is it the same as the fee or the free Benfica buy and I say it was so and I say be from near?
I think it's the same fee.
It's the same fee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 120. But I don't think Madrid will pay that amount.
For Enzo?
Yeah.
Robert, you know the quality of this guy.
You have been
talking about him.
But they will still find a way to bring the figure down.
Madrid?
Yes.
To bring the figure down?
Yeah.
Would it include Rodrigo or it will be separate deals?
Rodrigo deal, Madrid for no M-Pesa or Modebe exchange.
Okay.
Until come and pay, then we'll come and pay.
Oh, okay.
Until Rodrigo, they need 100 million.
Rodrigo bought him.
Some also open.
Also open.
I see. Rodrigo, they need 100 million. Then Enzo, they need 120. Until if in any dispensation, we pay 100 now, the 20 as also as they are before we need it. So that's how the whole thing is. But interesting times ahead. The possibility of Rodrigo joining Chelsea, how it's going to help the team affect it, and Enzo also coming to Madrid. No saying no more with ya. And then me bano, let me say Enzo kwa. Why the bit my sa Enzo new man on their mind? Because at some point, say Romeo Lavia all right, but still they play Enzo bo, Caicedo bo, Enzo bo, and he tells us say Enzo kwa Lavia and Timmy say I say no be as Enzo because the passes Enzo is the let me say the best controller at his age among who game. Say let's control the game, dictate where the ball should go. He's top notch. He's top notch. Now hear the mentality in this is a World Cup winner. That guy who wrote a letter to Leo Messi when Emrana Nemamwa Ding say or Jaibo okay that is Enzo Fernandez. Look, he's top. Now quite Argentina and so on.
Say Enzo to Madrid now.
Yes.
Agony grounds.
Yes. Wow. Argentina for any Japan. The first reporter I buy was from Argentina.
Wow.
Almost only Japan.
Okay. Daniel. Yeah. That's what but to be. Oh, darling boy, but so cool.
Oh, mint.
Sir.
Yeah, just that me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just.
It's fine.
But we know the same position.
Oh yes, but I'm just trying to.
Oh, the fact is that we always find replacement.
Okay.
My name is Joseph Nkoda.
No correct.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
So
right.
We are ready for player exodus. We are very ready.
Yes. Sporting director said Victor Gyökeres.
Okay.
Mikel Arteta said Benjamin Sesko.
Gyökeres, Sesko. Yeah. Sesko, no, I think it is hype. Bio. I mean, what the kind of goals are watching? The goals,
young kind of French. Their problem is the man
Arteta, no problem.
No, like
you see, you have been saying this.
There is a finished article. Go for him. Also, tran error.
When you sure say Arteta's true, or Coventry want him more.
Look, forget. This guy has
no or Brighton, you know it.
Let me say. Listen, forget about it.
Okay.
He has picked, and that's the fact. Until say, we all know say the project needs a finished article.
Yeah, sure.
Says how many goals match 20 amount. This guy is contesting for European Golden Boot. Into goes on Michel. You said then say Sesko.
Ateta.
Yes, the games no cross. Okay, I say Mbappe could also.
Oh yes.
But why the games, sir?
Yeah, on any games, sir. Say Mbappe should go against Real Sociedad. He should praise Salah more hat-trick on the last game. So or share single goal crana, he is going to win it. But Sesko top striker.
Sesko is good.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Jokeres rather. But we know Ateta, some catch us. As I for no problem there, Samuel. Open for 200 million man, need or them for pressure beyond Coco or the midfielders too.
Are we seeing a reincarnated person in Arsene Wenger?
Arsene Wenger, they're not preparing him. Good player now, or buy Babua. And to no fan Henry, Unka Crabby, no Babe enough. But we know the problem is say, Nimu Horona issue, no, but no, who is into a namnosa. Sabask for no say ehwa no free nti that alignment no bako akofa Merino aba no akofa Zubi Mendi moto ha obesa akoso say that akofa midfield afra beka yes a big issue.
Okay, and the timo kakra no the foreign stories there bro you die one by the foreign stories there bro na ya hwe na afie the locals no so awram na bibia konka 0591228584 yemfa Madeira ne Madrid, ni Manchester, and Vamro.
Madeira, Manchester, Madrid, Turin, and Manchester again.
Yanshan sama say enyumre na kakra ya boa no yemfa to ni what entete ho ne bia interesting times ahead we ebe transfer window ba kwa no ebe hyi papa ne mom yansha se emfa free WSL ne meche England omo emaba wa league no na papa wa ne din de Mariona Caldente ono ana mpanimfo body di say WSL player of the season upon the board ma Arsenal ofri Barca na epaye na mami enso atim koma o chim say the first season na oje award we no nani achi papa na baso bono or the money teammate and afisu coaches ne Arsenal fans ni nyina e wo mo a omre aboa no.
Thank you so much. Well, it's amazing. My first season here. I'm just enjoying so much playing here. But of course, football is about the team performance, so credit to all the team. I mean, it feels amazing, right, when everything go to your way, and I think that month was really good for me, and I think with the teammates I have around, it's so much easier. They helped me a lot to just adapt quick, and I think then I was comfortable to play my football. I thought she would win it as well, so she could deserve it. She won the top score, so at least the trophies are going home. We will try. I wish, of course, we are working on that. Of course, Barca is a great team, so it will be a hard game, but we will try it.
We and some Mariona Caldente and so added to ja I don't want some no be Emma one how many Barca na ball Champions League final maba one from and a Caldente chirim say oh na 4 p or Barca now with him say the Barca and phone so esi ball mu kem no ho pieces ada no e be bad day e dey Barca team no say the be omo Arsenal betimi afa ho no makoje anya sa dey mu be di na mo hopi say omo nsa be ka title.
Well, it's a bit weird. I couldn't express. It's just a completely new feeling. I was there for 10 years. I have really close friends there, but I mean, I hope this day it will be good for us and not for them. And yeah, it will be a hard game, but we are ready for that. I mean, I think I just could settle so quick in the team. I feel really welcome, and that just helped me to do my game. And I mean, it's nice scoring goal, doing assists, help the team. So everything it was right.
We and some Mariona Caldente or the Tuja Fast team no Timo Bompire. Now my Bompire at a time about when a chinam say Memanity, her Omunyo matches or Moji tied to be at the Amamone, as sounds to be about China Belgium for no, and also more squad for international break a enemy. Now Thibaut Makotoa, Urano, assign so I make a return at the Urada squad in him until a dear Hodo Amepacho Babonte. I just the Red Devils. On next few games, international break a deal money mono, also at the Euroma Yeti Uncomo, Ama also what TB Tiano, and I wish be own funny no son hand to Tibu Cotra more mat cells. She say, about your Belgium for Omo and your very good goalkeepers, Papa Pana midfield hot check your mammy, Kevin De Bruyne. Urano assign so ababak and as a free city no still Ogusu Jinema or Bona Homote pa a fair name hot Charles de Catellari, Jeremy Tukumo, Omonso a place Omo Oguso Shenimo was a Bibiabe for Romelu Lukakumo. You know, the way and a Belgium for Omonso a team na me patrol United for no Yamia the Mochina Europa League final a paso. Nanoni any United players every team command episode almost so far. A Europa League season in a moment by and I'm who no a dinny pa mufili ye pa ne dotona against Lyon. Me a comeback be Nasa comeback no the best so far all season.
I think it's not just a personal memory, it's just as a team. Obviously the comeback against Lyon was a crazy game and amazing to live and to be there, you know.
I was commentating on that game and I lost my mind when Harry scores at the back post, and it looked like it was the same on the pitch.
Yeah, no, crazy. I was on the bench on this moment, but I ran all the way there, and everything was crazy. The stadium, so yeah, incredible.
Say the Lyon game. Yeah, definitely it's a crazy game and ups and downs, but yeah, ended well for us.
I think it's going to be unanimous for everybody. The Lyon game, obviously at home. I think it will be not just for this season, but for the upcoming seasons. I think it will stick to the memory of every Manchester United fan and us players. So I would say that was the best feeling we had this season. In general, I would say, but in the Europa League, obviously that game.
It's going to be Harry's goal against Lyon.
Why?
It's the last minute. We were down with 2 goals.
United players no obiachim say Lyon game no and it came out so far this season. Emma many echi here papa Portugal for so omo na so omo squad am pacho international break no omo adi ewurom na Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes ono ana otaso achese mpanim for ede no eye artwork ne bibia kama pa the way players omo so eko Diogo Costa, Rui Silva ni Jose Sa omo goalkeepers no na Brenninti yentimi ensisini nyina so fama onemom good news and say Cristiano Ronaldo in as much as say o pre kakra ontimi emmon fama Al Nassr ni nyina no empanifo apoditi Joao Felix ewombi obesa ba Chelsea na fi oba be decide said in the future be ko afenfin no Joao Neves, Joao Palhinha and afi Vitinha we mu nkwame ensa kra no omo betimi aye ohu adwuma ama also watenka pa ewo umpom na Bruno Fernandes esoso nti we players a Portugal for no omo nso apo mudi na okọ West Ham United a me pacho omo player of the season enie Aaron Wan-Bissaka masa metabelena the policy sia na kokona nti ono no or the ball ko ani ma de kwatwa corners who say Wan-Bissaka wuma ya de bono na ekọ no de ball bi na ekọ nti metabelena king of corners I know say West Ham for ese ono ana ye omo player of the season 2024-2025 ano aye owura de ti ade Aaron Wan-Bissaka na tie no na Chelsea for no Monso enche bia na mokwakobo final mone Real Betis na Asia na sa game no ano ebe tinye papa the Blues enie titoda no mu luso ani yi abo na firim ni akopa bibia be hyem na nkofo yetimi so meeting ba ko no adwepa na Chelsea enso Maresca tenase odi nkomo de fa Betis game no ho ana o chemu se Manuel Pellegrini owura one no awa yonko fa papa so ne na yadwuma closely na o se nra kra no wo fra owura no fon so ne di nkomo na de na efe se mo final bona still numere no mo san so from ho na budidi de nkoma ye bisa an say dey asem na mo kan o say personal things and dey anya dey say obetimi aka on Manuel Pellegrini Enzo Maresca akasa.
It's special, as you said. I spent 4 years with Manuel. He's a reference for me because of his career, because of his history, and especially because he's, in terms of human being, he's top person. And I define him like a, professional dad, because many times when I need to take big decision, we are in contact, and yeah, it's for that. Spoke with Manuel yesterday, to be honest. We are so close that.
And so Maresca, nkomo di Edifa Manuel Pellegrini, I don't know. Now, was say after United game, on share any players, any nkomo be brisa. Now, we share nimu say, nyamia doma na nyumrei, omo be free day off, no mapana free so no moshia na omo di final na nkomo. Share ma omo mre, say omo nko fie no nko home, enti nyumrei no omo beba na free so for the first time, omo anya group conversation about the game.
See the player since Man United game, so I will see them today because yesterday for a personal reason I was not here, and then we had Saturday and Sunday off. So I will see the players today, and the focus is just in this moment just about Nottingham, and then after the final we're gonna be focused on the final. Here to talk about the final with you, not with the players. With the players, the main target is Forest.
And so Maresca, and what is all church, Nensemuna, Liam Delap, Bebacho or a striker at my Ipswich. Teams be brave, I shall see our Mohuru dinner chair, almost so a Panama for Victor Simena, a pinso, a Victor Jokeres, Mutino, the American and run at Juliam Delap, any United and Penning Focus Yai. Now, any secret meeting, Omoko discuss a project, say, or Baba sharing one of Wabapua, na Niama, so I think I find out. I assume Joshua Zegzini, a Bakwidi say, Rasmus Hoyland. Uza kufali Amdela Pababe Sosu. Tienu United for no almost on command a pass on Abdelai Dukori. That's our legend brutal Premier League him. I say you 2 corner 10 my own Kobe not to touch or hand Timu Pemba ya Dukori. That's a net nate. Now Drew baby only go to save Everton. And so from relegation now at the end of this season, Abdelai Dukori will be free Everton as free agent, and in latest free Everton. Almost was so a hoba Jeremy from Pono, a patron the medicals, now and now will be a bisa also. Where the kind of first part and crowd that, and no, of course, with Germany, a second one on the announcement. Now for Jeremy from Ponya Babe officially player at the Amal Liverpool to come for 2 years. So run and ya and so I Jeremy from Pontier and on Jonathan David upon a ball, and so Arimale. Okay, say no me be catch say why the announcement na ba say obe free club no ma call as free agent. Yes, Aston Villa for omo any dikan omo hwe say omo nsan and so ebeka owura no aba beto adwuma so e de amom Real Madrid for Florentino Perez aka che ne mpanimfo ne say after club World Cup no obe sign Galactico Bako na che say player kese pa ne bo no be around 100 million hoko na me pacho say amanfo wure mu a say Dino and so Enzo Fernandez no and Florentino Perez person sign and after the be pay midfield or na obepoa mani man so ye find Enzo Fernandez ni mfimfin o de na chese no man so ebetimi akoyie papa no Enzo and Real Madrid for Etienne Alejandro Garnacho ahead of the Europa League final who na akwa die ni tini kama what you say ti aboni nyina ese Lamine mudie ni bia sa na ese ntantano ho de enya de ese Tottenham form enso ebe fan for kra na akoda bia me pa cho say the picture e trend pa eye cup final no akoda kitikiti bia me pa cho ne ho nsem e ba ekwaku ye nkwa no so ansa ho na afiso yensa emma me fa eye Fenway Sports Group or sports director na tie no na ye ni ho nkomo na akoda ni nie 10 years na osuno I was say Crystal Palace for Tinakoma. Na Palace for Huni Pamobo. I could ba at the stance moon and the papa be game ye. na motimi ahya akoda kete ma you say adna kwa
I should brutal I suppose
ni true isn't the pain in your football your base
oh
akoda kete
emotions of the game. Yes. I wouldn't say any team is at the brink of losing a trophy. I will soon. This is football. Yeah, no. I plan to cry about this. I was 10 years.
Oh ma.
Oh, I quite know. Now, when you go for what? Yeah, no.
A bobo drew a 10 minutes and a chibos in Inesi. Nakaba.
When you're that freedom, that liberation. What could game be? Wembley. Oh.
What hobby?
I should brutal.
Now we know in a lifetime in a city.
City. Salamote.
To son and here, they know room. When you say Kruma, I say average age, and say co stadium about 35.
Sir.
I could have
oh, quite the
no better boss.
And
to way, I could have get to with a turn on them. And so, as I say, a trend, and I am calling Pooh story, no so on Kaku. Now I say, he laugh for. Omo approaching Liverpool CEO Michael Edwards say omefa djuma no na onye emfama Hilal team no na Fenway Sports Group no ɛhɔ no wura no na djuma de ema Liverpool for na yese ose na ni je papa enya de so okoba bia na wasanso akɔ kyana na mom Hilal fo gusu pushi say na sika sen na Liverpool de ma wanti wo bra na ye no onya djuma oyo sika ta hɔ na beji bi gu botom na fe jibi hyehyɛ tima also don't hyehyɛ botom akunkon sare ntie no aye Michael Edwards ono any Hilal for no come on Luka Modric ebesan so stay eno aye news aye pick from Madrid eno no you say Xabi Alonso say on any boy na Modric no onya pani a cause problems ni leadership ebe boa team no nti obesere mpanimfo ada omonsan so extend Luka na onto aso na Modric so ready say obefogo ni salary ni bi na face so wato aso extend ade ama Madrid team no na mepato ko basketball ni ma ho ha we enso Western Conference semi-final no mepato Oklahoma City Thunder omo enso defeated Denver Nuggets as they say omo ewuram ewo grand finale nemo na eno Western Conference tenya sem keto akra what you say ha omo ni Minnesota Timberwolves ana ekwakohia na face ya hwese de normal enso ebesi akọ Andre Onana say final omo be bọ nyame ya adoma chena against Tottenham Hotspur no enye final eno ene betime define omo season nemom ose final no so omo weni a ebe bọ omo enye final ebe define omo season eno ene nsema Andre Onana ode betu dwa boy ya na hye ne nsema ono ede abare na Pep Guardiola enso akasa de for final omo ko lose de ma Crystal Palace no ho papa ne chemu say ene difficult ose the players no besin na o hye omo training grounds o so omo aboto enso still ogusu ye omo adwuma bibia be fine
the right after Sad and yesterday a little bit better and today better and tomorrow ready. Yeah, to win the trophy, right, the final you have to be some chemistry, some powerful in the mindset, in the soul, the tactics, and the other one after 8-9 years is not the key point, and this is what we have to take for the future, for the next seasons, for the club, for every situation you do in life, and that made me feel how great was what we have done in the past, and the game was well played. We did everything, so we played a really good game.
Pep Guardiola sala nensema oka area for final to dwa akoda ba akokọ ti ni suo no eno ena mepacho ho nsem banti e mane nya onwan asa o chena bi obete se Pep afra akoda ise omra no nkopedi na bi na ja omfa nhyehyɛ so omunyina ena omuti ni suo difa game no na Rangers for no mepacho mebe catch so omne David Ancelotti na omati nkomo nemom David adwen no ya asesa na ohwese bi obese dini papa chi akobresel na akwakoboa na ho na wanya more experience nemom yese omone Gerard enso adi nkomo ena omugu so aso David enso nkakra enkomodie no ekokọ so Rodrigo Goes the goals mepacho Chelsea ene ne representatives adi nkomo aha talks na nya todwa first stage mepacho omadi hu nkomo se player no omo be hia no e Chelsea Madrid for say 100 million release clause near 1 billion nemum am say Chelsea for there so ye no mo anti we no ye ntimi nyirim dende ndi bia mo de munya 100 ba na mababe fa akọ na fe modern akwa kugina mo ni Rodrigo bebo Chelsea ananso se enkoye obetimi de messages na ba na ye de hu nkomo ade Amana United for na training ahead of final nyame ya adoma chena Ruben Amorim the ball turn na no na oyi ni sa we wodi gina Mazura we hokro obetimi abọ achem de Mazura we ye ntim me kacha we ansa sa omo na gu ono obesho mo sisi United players na always
United for your omebo pa
United for
munya omebo pa ne o yo mo no
o mo ani
yeah ozo me pe watching no say me pe yeah now the United na kan
mami watch be 20 na for United 10 gusu I say United na o say wura no see omo na ekọ no say no am video bi na Bruno ne Masurawi omo de ade ahyehyɛ omo na omo potokoto di asa
sa
omo atwere ase omo win at 13 omo lose at 13 adwuma omo ye training grounds no ti wey Manchester United for omo training na omo de Europa League final nim ti we nchese mbe lose yesrem de yemkomo na yedi na ti se ndem fancy Jeffers Mesha and pick up so Sadama na ye konko phone so akobo ansam ni nyina no ade ebre gono boys no mete guy back was so no nya gono na oja amasa nti gono no se wakwakwati bia na opeje fast mesha na fi wabobo na abo na bibia so I find then ya bo na ho ban wa se dade no nti no kankwe ti wenye gono nsem bia ko beti afa na ma mekura na ahwefo ahwede ekoso kankwe wabobo fasa
didi
I say kuta de no say mad bonne mrani o brother ne sa no chiri
all right Robert Vida say all the foreign stories na aba on say United is a different breed altogether when it comes to the Europa League ombo bought to say I say ya hold on family members hostage Europa League no ombo bo pa obo Europa ni wi a na obebo wira e wo EPL no
omo nyina kwa anima no maja akire no na de atum omo sa ba akire anim ne da ho sa
o se an posiko gulu fo no the players no
omo kwa anim
omo ba anim omo de besi akire nti goalkeeper no 2 ball na 6 na pi
na tefa so omo te so him so omo kan wa anim
all right you have local stories na ento aso na yenkwede nra unya kotoko any dream FC highlights na face House of Folk Brekum Chelsea highlight Karela United for no boy so boy yem form highlights no and for ma wo mo ni media mo share 3-1 na sa victory no aboa Karela ye pop yen highlights no
so kick underway the Diema against Karela.
And the race for survival, Kerala United for a huge 3 points. Kerala fans, when your video no ahe na wafu zombie kane na wafu zombie president no Ghana Football Association president Ket Okreku kane na wafu zombie president and they were free for position our CAF ni santino Nigeria Football Federation one president and I say one about wafu zombie president Mr. Ibrahim Musa Gusau ono NFF president no na say waba a wafu zombie president na Nigeria phone Jesse die hey abibire mu apa ye for mo Jesse launch Jesse f jai kai work up here ko ye ranking Jesse na Nigeria Jesse na fetch obi de na wo masan so launch new Jesse enti a lot of phone Jesse die jai f pa enti eno ene nsema efiwa me ba cho eba CAF and FIFA asensan krata say the chance sikapudo pa free EU European Union now be sponsor CAF competitions out on CAF Confederations Cup, CAF Champions League, CAF Women's Champions League, just say CAF African Schools one in na sikapudo free EU European Union aba sponsor sa competitions in anti-CAF emu ba be de kra sika no kra maye no competitions a wodo CAF chese omu host nyina na sika CAF di wura mu no na we so esan ba be ka ho no na se CAF nya de keto kra Benny McCarthy South Africa one legend no okokoye Manchester United one strikers coach enei Benny McCarthy me ba cho was South Africa mamu a wo ye coaching e wo hwa wakasa a wo kire mu se ne entia nansen South Africa clubs South African national teams omko be bia omo we ne say ye Champions League say ye Confederations Cup say ye under 20 AFCON na South Africa ejiri nyina na sika omudi ewuro omo league ni mo ye league ni ye league na ya kono enti obi wo South Africa na nipa no on fili kra say ono no kokoshe Sunday game bia EPL e bo no beko park Kaizer Chiefs no ho aye ma just obi disika wuro ye ne ye infrastructure bia ye kama ama PSL no aya kono na ma South Africa clubs no excel na for national team say bibia e kon kan e de mo musa ahead of Ghana e ba be na so squad for a international break you know Otoado Abuarum ewo Abdul Munin na Kachia akwa na brant na pra into Otoado enenam na ne the boys no nyina no srasro mo a wo pra bia de Otoado e ba on chance see na no wodi nkomo no bibia konkan ho te sen bibia koyie wa sha ase rehab na te sen ono bedi san nkomo na until latest one no Abdul Munin na Otoado akwa ne nchen na Lawrence Ajekum Circle Brook abrante you know I say was sign contract 5 years permanent what's na ho na bibia akonkan Lawrence Ajekum eno no enti permanent signing for Circle Brook you know eno Lawrence Ajekum na Van der Poel Nilante Van der Poel kane na wo ye sports minister wakasa o kire mu say it's about time we say ye jai say ye tua Black Stars players in dollars under 20 in dollars national team bia di ye tua mo ka ye mo allowance ye mo musika dollars Ghana city no e da ho ye den ade na yemfa Ghana city mfantu mo kana bibia dollars ene yebati Black Star player ba ko $10,000 ena $1 dollars ye nyai sa dollars na editu mo ka no na afi no me pato yemfa ye Ghana city no emfa entu mo ka na Azuma Nelson Sports Complex sa wote ya che a practice pansa Ghana ye wo problem pa ya ampo for Ankara NSA boss ena wako ha probo hwe akrante nyina wom ha Zuma Nelson Sports Complex e say ni nyina aye basa ena NSA boss Peter Chuma si betena wodi nipa tema kasate nipa wonya bi da ya ampofo me ba cho say no no bowura mu ho a wakwa inspection stronko a na say kan agenda ho ampeso mo revival Zuma Nelson Sports Complex ne yehwe Ghana Premier League no table no ne yehwe wono ma say no mo hwere din kan Nations FC din kan na teams no so to so sa na fe no ultimu say wo mo peso mo G League no o mani abre pa anti Nations FC 57 Viviani Gold Stars 56 this week Gold Stars ni Kotoko Heart of Lions me pa cho almost we can be a Kotoko wo be Hearts of Folk into o team no mo betima hwe ha so far the Lagos City's arrange so the man so crowd dey o mo free da Kerala United and so predende don ya Accra Lions into so far league table no me pa cho no top scorers no Amankuna Stephen Amankuna 13 goals Faisal Chawate 11 goals Nana Kwame Opong 11 goals Samuel Atakumi 9 and I face Kwame Opoko of Kotoko and so 9 me ba cho de tie na face no me ba cho ye hwe home wins omo amutatina fie go every games pa home wins no teams are hold oben and amutatina fie win pa ne din kan Gold Stars no betina fie win say 11 home wins. Asante Kotoko 11 home wins. Bechem United 11 home wins. Heart of Lions 11 home wins. Inti league ni mu so far one more omutina fie we ne pa na fe Hearts of Folk. Ha ne nkai no so no mukwa we omba we ni se sia ye hwe away wins no so ne hwe one mo so a omotare ni away pa. Nations FC and oba be show wo fie se sia 8 away wins. Hearts of Folk 6. Gold Stars 5. Dreams FC 4. Inti no so to sa afa ye hwe this weekend. Me ba cho shase Friday Hearts of Folk. Accra Sports the only Accra Lions and a one elbow. Afa so no Gold Stars Sunday on a Kotoko, Dreams FC ni Brekum Chelsea, Bechem United ni Basake Holy Stars, Adriana Stars in Legon Cities, Nations FC ni Summertex, Young Apostles, and the Heart of Lions Vision, and the Kerala United. And all any games I'm pacho match day 32 in the Ghana Premier League. Hearts of Folk captain Benjamin Asare. Now we dependable goalkeeper the Hearts of Folk and a Black Stars so o Jeremu award na kama pa. What Jeremu Hearts of Folk fans na nyan to boss Emfama club and penny for no munye ni mwe pa na fe club no na so na and returning back to the glory days no nti obi anyan to boss fans no obi a enyan to boss no and then some goalkeeper for Hearts of Folk me pacho wodi atudwa ono Benjamin Asare na Qatari club bia ne di ade Muita SC one mo ade $150,000 ade abase Hamza Isa Emra Ameje no nkodi na fo mesia kan fa mo Qatar club ba ko Mutai FC me pacho $150,000 mo nane ma me hwa de $150,000 and omo di aba Hearts of Folk say mo pe Hamza Isa nti abrante no tisika na abujemu no afi wakokra CEO edema bibiani Gold Stars me bacho wakasa o kiremu se bibiani Gold Stars no but before that no yenhwe Kotoko coach aye Karim Zito or ye interim coach de empanyifo eka ene se e wo se omohwe na afi no Karim Zito etnase no ye permanent coach kra munya technical director role na mpese mode ma no mumfa team no ma no no nya dwuma no no and the bit ma Kotoko I go back to the top days no the empanyimfo bi no mo dia to dwa se Kotoko fo nyai sa technical director role no person mo de ma no mo man ntena se enya dwuma no as the coach no mo nya omo a mo di omo chi no na CEO ade ma bibia ni Gold Stars me pa cho papa na kasa ne nsam ne mienu ne di nkan wo kire mu a say game bia for bibia ni Gold Stars na final omo wuram no magye 3 points ni nyina afi ne to so mienu nso no se wotena se dwendwe ho pa club administrators club owners, club presidents, omuye magicians, omutimi conjure sika. Na sika ba no mu de tu kwan for a whole season sponsor BRMI. Ne mum abere bia omutu kwan fuel ni ho players adidie omunya sika no hen. Nto no odwe ho won tia se Ghana sika ensida ni clubs ni mu. Ne mum class yi etimi bom ho modern panto office club owners no magicians. Eno ene de me ba cho what dia to bia Eric Ose Bonsu me ba cho si akan adema Nsuatama FC enkomo a eba ne se Kotoko ene na hyase o mu di nkomo Eric Ose Bonsu adam ntokwa ne si e kai man we ka ho jina wa mo ko park no so no Eric Ose Bonsu left back adema team my friend say Nsuatama FC no ne eba ne se Kumasi Asante Kotoko aborum sabrante no mra na fe no mra mesi akan den na fa ma the Porcupine Warriors Samson Aduku nchemu ni se expectation no wantima nuru nti Kotokofo be jana kwan de eba ne se Samson Eduku na ne anim no wantima mamme ye Eduku adwuma no nti e be jana kwan kra Kotokofo no be jana kwan ama no so me ba cho chese wa free ho Bismarck Treme a player adema team my friend say Nsuatama FC de eba ne se Bechem United for no aye hard pa say o mani disabrante achi so wo mra na afi wo mra mesia kan emfa mo kwadwo boama and so a player adema Hoho United na Hoho United for na so I say ene ma brante nti Hoho United for no akatwe ne bro no ma qualify ade about the Ghana Premier League enchemu ene say Kotoko Royals wa kwa akoye protest ade atia sa brante ya wa die ni ti half no yeso okuta dual nationality enti ni registration 171 no mo vuru ma kwa akotwe pie ama ma kwa akoye protest ade atia aye Hoho United for akoba na sabe points no na for Premier League na person oba no na kwa bi o be you protest see I Ghana ne wo no enti eno so dey free oba aka 10 days na Division 1 Zone 1 playoff no aba so 10 days Techiman Level Wonders and RTU and Ebo Accra Sports Stadium aka 10 days na double they say they on repeat double yensan fa double bi wi double na na e ko Aliu Mama RTU fan bi a bomb pires from Copa de RTU just for this game. Yemfa double kakra.
At the time of playing the 15 minutes of football of game, RTU will survive them 3-0 before halftime. They can't put the additional to RTU. RTU is the team that people are individual of this ignorance of the world is watching for RTU in Ghana Premier League. So if RTU is Premier League is available for everybody. My honorable double prepare for the playoff is just like those who are in aggregate of or those who are in surviving of the death craft are all individual to support RTU to come back to the Ghana Premier of the league, to come the top of the league. RTU is the convention of the league, removing from league to coming back league in the same categories.
And the chief supporter of RTU double na near brepa or ka playoff no wasem na o double bro for Canada no dem pa. Na Ali Mama Sports Stadium no RTU fan bi kuta cross ne Bible. Our bomb paye to nyum nyina mo amuti dagoma ne de mbehu de wo kan because to nyum na no de dagoma room kakra. Walk up playoff no once my RTU and ya break for the playoff no pa.
Oh mama, I'm living today. Oh papa, I'm going far away. I am living, going to the battlefield on the 30th moonlight flight. Oh mama, oh mama, oh papa, oh papa, oh mama. Look at the babies. I am living, going to the battlefield on the 30th and moonlight fly. That's one. Oh papa, oh papa. Now come by my own. You understand? Okay.
NT Division 1 Zone 1 playoff no RTU for na near Britain we have fans no kasa mo kana money abrepa. We actually the second edition of the FIFA Women's Football Campaign. We actually Ethiopia Ewoko Florida Technical University na 29th and 30th of May. And as our program no Ethiopia Sheshiasron ko akoswa FIFA Women's Football Campaign and ho asem no na yanko last picture no ho ha video no ho no mema ya bobrepam na mum yanko last picture no na yehwe Victory Club Warriors e de krata ba bontia omuchiremu a mepacho oma dissolve omu management and technical team no VC Warriors no oma dissolve management and technical team no enti eno ene dia mepacho free war eba enti until time club owner na betena na afie no no a ayenhye no for the meantime dear mepacho ya dissolve management and technical team of Division 1 side Victory Club Warriors. Na no story be video bi wo ho a e touching pa in fact yɛhwɛ obi a ɔno no daytime was stress rade ɔkwan ho ne nine nyina anye daytime was stress rade ɔkwan ho na afei no wasem so ate team a wɔne boys yi mo inspiration ni ade a mehwɛ video na mera ho but yɛnkɔ ne yɛhwɛ ne kakra yɛba Daniel bɛhyɛ aseɛ with the analysis no.
This is Kojapia, a 21-year-old from Konkoli in the Ashanti region. He sits on the sidewalk of a busy Kumasi road at sunrise with a box, taking alms as he tries to make ends meet. Born in a household of 4, Apia is the only one with a disability. He lost his father at an early age and dropped out of school at the primary level as money became harder to come by.
Things were not going well. My dad's family didn't take care of me. If they did, I wouldn't.
Na what a team? Ha, ni 99 but we team what ya na boys na. Me mo san hwesa video no baba me kwa ahoma no so. na mene Steven Sarkodie coach Elma Ampem Dakwa eni nkomo na me pacho yenhwe warum koko ball Women's Premier League na anko ye police ladies agifri wo munsam na ko mo hwe ani musanka 5 times on be champions anko ye coach me mo adwuma akoba Adiba Globe TV so
me so many
na wompom ti san
o nyame adno bra e be dia che ahode ho
ele nyanko pon ase na wo wedu da ben
nyame ya do me be duru e mra na jore 11:30
ane na enye je ni ketu akra mo ho na mo bo no na pictures ni videos and am abefo tentan videos so a GF amamo ba sa bas na mo de ba ya na
we di kania me da se wa kwanya odi amaye ni se ya no ati fo nkata ya cheo bia dikru ene na manu matini ya media ana ko ko bosi jabo ani mpai ko ati ande so de obi sana yes amo de saka na mai na nso so ye no ne de bai because ye kono yo kai de koe ndi saka na de kora di kan ye bobo ni wi ana na saka de di kan na ye nso so nyame ya tum ade achi ye ansama ni sima ye bai nti ne saka na ye de bai.
Okay, na coach Ampem Dakwa aye champions pain there na anko ya this year there montimi anya police ladies ajefe mu nsamu
ni ame da ki sametie ball no honsem kan ni football ankasa mishi eneme ban no fa nti enye ade a be kasa mo fa ene ya ma di taba akope so na da dia e so automatically you or die e so na oji ne ba next year and this time around ya hobo aboy ye na you could do crime and you know course so you say that na page me here I'm very see amayant means the modern money really say education and I went to Nandi and yet the behind the scene the in football dynamics now I'm very I will be for 4 years in course with me and
okay. Na Ampem Dakwa akwakoba ne say no players no say na mu feeling esitie enam se na nka mo hwe ani mu se no be no 5 times na hazakes for na ye no antiba nkwa nkoba no sa even Africa crowd na ida mutim se anka mo pese mo san kobium enam se first one mo call no mo bo mo homodi a mo bia ni je mo ho a anka mo san pese mo san kobium ankon nkoba no sa no players no ze pese e hu players no feeling e wo camp etisen
yo you be trying to replace man kasa se me no kasa ko and the 20 camper you need to 5 for her.
Okay,
and then our markets so the other nationals in the answer e boy who dey according na no na sa for na dey kra wo camp e kodrum kran no ansa and sa for no e ga be kan ho ho amaya ya boabo no and then a new place through me ankasa pese medicine nim say head coach na medicine akwa akome na nka me bepaye makoma so ade ani sinu ponya na say anka for the first time me na me di kan here and have me destiny and me career me and come see the me burden of coming here to see media company the call finance no me tiaje nanka me see the can anka me yaje I am there abro so then so am tiamba so I'm the last player. Sanity was born a Bobby Green, a coconut in the green. It is this time around your players will be also the first time near. On also catching Muhammad coconut. It is up on some cat. It means Gira and also many budget. For the first time, also catching Muhammad coconut and catching Messiaji. Nanka also miss and then. The career no also many home. And so meaning Antonia Mom and so Tana ball no and near Mattia and then to say a yaba and then to say a yaba. Yamin Kuya, Yadasu Tiasi, you're best in your Panya Pokro or Chinabi. You're home. It's time to be at the PhD. You who say, born young men, Kwan, the book. Name of watching us, you're definitely a Panya. Now I see a true gate. Now I had the way anymore. If it's many a Panya, say it's in a coffin. Something that Kwan said the players means if you are come, if you are at your secretary here, and you do or die. And now, young treasure mobile one, a month in Woody. And now, a new as I say, you would in free bomb. Okay. Name be a camp, or be a Yasha home Konaya. Ye change it. He didn't have opportunity to be that for phobia. You didn't make it.
Okay, yeah, jam wako senior waka say opportunity for a bit maba na mo make amends no. Players don't any free mo team no mo call yeah. What is the next challenge? And I said dien and mo hwe ani mo se mbeye na ampem da ko team na san so strong bi mo. Mo players, mo scouting, na mo nya quality players aba be kan one going forward e dien and mo hwe.
Me that's it. So you decide sanity. We so season dia da wi India no share na holding baby a we have to be beat you up baby a say o maintain in India ye ta na mpenda ko ye yanka sa ye she mo say yanka si team players dem ye be me lose you o say am be new opportunity no more free and ye be can share no answer. Then you won't say, if you do it near to ma, then you're the near say. So we see, and now we be seeing, and now we are coming on the banana farm. In the heck of all the form of the mission. I had my end. If we do nuclear meeting, we are named in this year. We are meeting. After the meeting, acquired the bonnet to a bit. Our place now, which near him, any place as you tell now, they don't the direction. And I'm on Papa Beer, so on the last year. It's here, engineering say, if three or channel are getting a corner, a walk of ball, middle for the armor market teams are. I bet me a qualified number premium. Here, say a call near Cotton or near the immediate you bring your view. Players so looking out a full if you need to walk up. Not you bet me on your services, I'm a mother boy. In an yard, make you a channel corner. The 2 1. Now, the Sibiana, yes, they are 2 and Dakwa. The Coswa now calling him a chance to be a team. We didn't say there, I should be there, big job in Mamma Marco. A big quack, where theatre should have been.
Okay.
You decide to be here.
Coach, you better was saying you may watch your penny on the Globe TV. I didn't come more. You won't pay mom's uncle in from Mamma.
Yes, you had a master. Now, here for Panya Swabo, Ghana Football Association President, Yabona Basso for packets. Well, boss, I was say, say, you know, the defense, or the mouth car. And team, you know, send them a these affairs, and me, I come, Nano Cassiadana, or the car, not my nti ye die ya ba yi ni se omo amudi ya tiri so awe ni bi no ni se omo so omo die beba ama obi ya nyame tie nti ni na ya no so ni ntwen ope na ni se enru bi a afisi se no na ma football se die tia fi na akọ na ni chance na yenya sponsors amana bam ama yenya skabibri amana bam football mu was the price money about my football no so our form pa the rest of them paying 1,000 in there being 200 mo se be boa na my football no afija ama yina yeni mo nyama yekese e wo Ghana hasi
era sepa anti coach Steven Sarko de ne di nkomo no ampem da ko a on coach and I know edi nkomo no 0591228584 WhatsApp number I don't know Fabra making can from mau mami channel na DC na DC kwame DC no na DC show no den me vanchi asonko and fama Daniel I don't know what sorry
oh is that na DC no yes
kwame DC one fashion ni
oh yes mami chami MVP Victoria Bamfo
okay
yes
mami too
yes I don't know what's right yeah very fine Vincent Medasa na enche obi bia follow show na straight into the analysis. From the 90s down to the 2000s, Vincent. Now more mutumi rule the transfer market was club presidents, Vincent, more financially sound. Our mutumi convince players with money. Inti the late Sylvia Berlusconi could do signings for pride. Inti min kwachire krano. He made sure say obai sign the Dutch trio. Frank Rijkaard knew bullet more. That was for pride because he was having the finances to do that. In the 90s, that was what is ruling. And then again, Jose say, Massimo Moratti catching say, we want to win the Champions League. Player Ben over here. And Jose Boboy and Vincent, he went on and brought those players. Jose became successful. And he tells you, say, in previous years, to command the transfer market, you need the financial muscle. But Vincent, in recent times, if you want to command the transfer market, you need a very good sporting director. Inti, so check time Paris Saint-Germain decided say they will appoint Luis Campos as their sporting director. And listen, look at the kind of players he brought on board. And in Europe, so the best midfield in Europe. You mentioned Paris Saint-Germain midfield because of how sensible and how Luis Campos making sure say about command the transfer market with a very fine project to convince players. Again, Obiase Simone Inzaghi bo adwuma obi antimi doubt the tactical abilities, but adwuma Piero Silvio mo ebo behind the scenes to make sure say all the time Inter Milan can replace like for like in terms of squad building is something unique. These are all factors actually clear say look, in recent times you need a very intelligent sporting director to keep your team going successful. Liverpool every season they always make sure say player move out, they will find a better replacement. And Adjuma Michael Edward, and then again Richard Hughes mo elbow and a command is hardiano. Inti it tells you say in recent times, it's not about having the money, but having a very good sporting director who can convince and create links to bring good players to your roster. That is how the game is now in recent times. Now, Aston Villa, Vincent. In recent times, they have the balls to compete big players against big teams. Inti, so check squad on your screen. They have the edge to command Pau Torres. And then again, Amodo guys they were able to convince them based on how almost squad project university and the secret behind Aston Villa's performance in the transfer market Munchi. Now Vincent, Munchi a guy about team stable project and he's having over 700 scout links. They can scout around the world and bring in good players. No, but Aston Villa, just January, or decided say they will need players with experience to help them finish in the league convincingly and also play in other competitions. Into opting for a lot of free agents, including Rashford Munina. But listen, as we speak, so Aston Villa team they have a certain striking crisis. Because Una Emre and Sheldon prefer Watkins baby. Rashford also as a false 9%. The project is not convinced what now that's we come back to Manchester United. Until they are serious on the market looking for Obia obes spearhead omo attacking spree no, especially in scoring goals. Now Vincent Munchotinase no, he decided to go to Leo and play our target no Jonathan David. Now Vincent, for me personally, Abrantia no obey a good deal for Aston Villa. Why, Vincent? The first thing you say, organic strikers, Vincent, they are fading out gradually. Until the few you can get Erling Haaland, Ishaku, Vincent, ask yourself, say, can you get good organic strikers like midfielders and fade out? And to be able to get a striker or organic who can score goals and still within the age of 25, Vincent, a good deal for Aston Villa. And then again, Obeko was free agent. And for me, Munchia Ajuma for able to scout Obia very good. Wabra also say, I mean, an organic striker also say free agent. Vincent, good deal for him. And then again, so checking Boboko Vincent, they are a reliable and then again a consistent production line. When they produce players, Vincent, they do not have flourish. When you go to their books, you can see the kind of players they've been able to produce and how successful they've been into going to that talent factory to fish player. And listen, it tells you say that player they likely will also performing or high. Into these are all factors actually clear say. I mean Munchia Yajuma to be able to scout a branch of friends say. I mean Jonathan David from a traditional, well-trusted talent factory in the shape of Leo. But apart from that, so check here. The next every key say or a consistent high volume scorer. Since over Vincent every season or more double figures. And to get a striker, Vincent, in recent times over more consistent figures and every season the numbers ne picky. That is what I love about Jonathan David. Into over started with 18, 20 or 30s, and this is able to involve in 30 plus goals and assists. It tells you, say, a brand of Jonathan David, no, Vincent, he's coming to add a lot of things to, I mean, club of Aston Villa. But in terms of profile, Vincent, one thing about him here, say, he's having the ability to play between lines. Now, because a striker be a ball between lines, Vincent, it tells you, say, in terms of defensive structures, if you face low block or mid block, you must get a striker and athleticism very key to be able to play and run between the lines to create spaces. And a branch of first Jonathan David Vincent, the ability to offer a lot of line runs is very key. I don't know whether say pictures near radio I'm flashing because I say we still time to do. But apart from that, so check the other one now. To be able to play Vincent using the press. So press it, a branch of first Jonathan David within the lines. I was also a guy about where he's having the edge to make sure say obe moving between the lines. Inti where moment Vincent or receive ball within the lines. Inti tells you say playing in lines is something key. And then again, to be able to play under pressure, we're a very good guy in checking the number of players surrounding Jonathan David and the ability to move with ease is something interesting. And then again, Vincent, or sounds a guy about in terms of playing with the back towards goal, we're very superb. And one thing about striker, I didn't say, to play with your back towards goal, no, and what to invite your teammates and also make sure, say, over pin it down the opponent to create chances. Until the guy is a full package for Aston Villa, and then they go an impulsive finisher, Vincent. Because will be an impulsive finisher, Vincent. That is an instinctive finisher in the checkable way. Bonnie by one chance to cry and need them. It tells you, say, a branch of Jonathan David, Vincent. I am endorsing this Munchi or Yajman to be able to scout him very well and make sure, say, Aston Villa will target him. I'm hoping say they should do fast and bring him to the Premier League. He's going to deliver a lot because he's shown, say, even in 194 games, he's producing 90 goals plus 20 assists for Leo. This is a team, Vincent. In terms of, say, be a young creative for, I mean, the striker to score, no mention but he'll be able to show, say, a very good player in terms of playing. So I think, say, he's going to help Club First Aston Villa moving forward. But to the NBA, Vincent, 2025 Vincent, a year of breaking yokes and shackles. And a year back, Vincent, it is tagged, say, a lot of things ACC we use it to break the drought in terms of titles or whatever. Inti so check Hurricane story now, Vincent. Watching Vincent no title, but 2025 granted him a title. And then again, Newcastle Bobokono and making sure say after several years they will win a title in 2025. Add Bologna. You can add Club First Crystal Palace. These are all things actually clear say. At the moment, Obe very strong 2025. The likelihood of winning something is something key. Nah, the unity here say 4 teams now work in the basketball playoffs, no, especially going to the championship finals, no. Interesting say we are going to see a team over breaking over 35 plus years curse in terms of the basketball. Inti, so check it teams down wakana. The Indiana Pacers, the OKC, you can add the New York Knicks, and then again the Timberwolves. Now the funny thing here say, OKC the last time they won championship was 1979. Listen, this season they are within the conference semi-finals. New York Knicks, the last time they won a championship was 1973. They are within the semi-finals. So check it, Timberwolves, they've never won it. And then again, so check it, Omama can have they've never won a championship before. So back to Pija and modern board, the likely will so make effort and make sure to end a title drought in the basketball is something key. But the conversation, on your screen, who wins the MVP? Vincent, that's the question. And to the basketball lovers, do you love the Joker or the SGA? Now, look at these numbers. In terms of the regular season, Jokic represented 29.6 points per game. Then SGA make 32.7. In terms of field goal conversion, listen, 57.6 for the Joker and then 51.9. But listen, you call playoffs, the decisive factor. As I said, clear, so all the numbers, listen, I can numbers there a favor Joker. But dear Baku MVP players, listen, when they face and in the basketball, this is going to be the fourth time, listen. Say MVP from team A and team B, Omashia, then the one who wins always wins the MVP. So check here. In 2012, the battle was within LeBron James and Calvin Durant. Now listen, then time LeBron James was the Miami Heat. Miami making sure say they over right on OKC, and eventually LeBron James won the MVP that year. And then again in 2015, it was last man James Harden against Steph Curry. The Golden State made sure say they won there. Winning championship. And eventually, a bunch of first Steph Curry won the MVP. In 2017, it was Russell Westbrook and then last man James Harden back to back. But that year, it was given to a bunch of first James Harden. This season, a bunch of first SGA against Joker. They met Vincent in the conference quarterfinals. And the kind of numbers are a bunch of friends say, Jill Glass provided and tells you say. So ultimately, SGA and I say ultimately Joker Freeman, I believe that he's going to win the MVP. And like the Crampon, they can end 1979 since I'm winning the championship. They can do it and do it again. I think say in terms of basketball, the interesting days ahead, but the fact is said who wins the MVP. And the next game is going to be the Ant-Man Vincent against the SG Alexander. Vincent is going to be interesting to knock down KD, to knock down Calvin Durant, to knock down Vincent the lights off. Joker Munya tells you say the guy is very good. So I think the future is bright for him. But I know who wins the MVP. You can bring your prediction and we'll move from there. Vincent.
Who wins the MVP? Then he's inviting your predictions. One every MVP no watch one far. Now the basketball lovers, you have your basketball man here, and on one who near echo no be say wine and for the MVP no. And I didn't Robert. More the opportunity to take us through.
That's it. So here Europa League now, and you may much on neighbor, and the build up is still on. I know he said uncle for I see he said the normal we see a corner. Then you say teams no more there here or betting me a title. And now I make a chair say the final is going to be crucial for the wrong reasons because Manchester and Tottenham, both of them are looking to save their season. Because we have Champions League now, none of them will be able to get into it. Yeah. And it's a Tottenham manager or saving a season to play in the Champions League. Sana United and Soja are also saving season to play in the UEFA Champions League. But if you look at the Wall of Champions in terms of the Europa League now, say what Tanasena and said I research be bria. What do you say historically United for no history of Europa and Tottenham? Okay. But then you know correct. Okay. Tottenham for the two titles in the Europa and United for no back. Yeah. So for a team of history back in Yamia do much. It may be Tottenham Hotspur. And again, this season has been a season of a lot of miracles in the ACC. Crystal Palace are the first title. Bologna in 51 years were the title. Hurricane are the title. Daniel Achao in basketball, more Karokrano, and some of them will break into it. And Nina Achao said, season we know is gradually becoming a season for the underdogs. And so between Tottenham and United, I want to say, man, you for in terms of recency, I'm going to be and maybe I'll be pleased more ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. Team all the DNA to win a title there. He will give it to Manchester United. But historically, Tottenham for no so I near year a Chelsea almost be team with no more the title. But our focus will be on that in Yami Adomochena. But Andrew Onana Kokas and me say also winning the UEFA Europa League won't save our season, but it will bring some joy to the fans. Listen, Daniel Okre. So United G Europa now is going to save their season. Yes. Okay. So Manchester. This is a big brand.
Yeah, a brand can say
a huge brand.
Arguably,
the biggest club in the world.
Sure, arguably.
Team what fan base. No, mutimi capture Asian market because I want any part dorsum. Or mutimi capture that market and about was Manchester United with the signings of Park Jae-sung, one of those Asian players. Or many things they were able to gather a huge fan base. And now you need 100 be a United fan. That is how big the club is. And for United to go the entire season without winning a single title. Now, again, next season, so all Babe into the season without playing in the Champions League and no European football, then it's going to be a big and a huge loss for United.
Okay.
So people saw the sponsor club. One of the first things they look out for is your participation in the European competition.
Sure.
And the Chelsea for no struggle or must struggle and say Damak for no banner say they are playing in a lower tier competition in Europe.
Sure.
So how much more if you are not playing at all? One year or more contract, you know. Most of them will come just to reduce Sika or Medema and asset to cancel the contracts. Because you did to say Premier League near the best league, over FA Cup near other cups. You know. But where the cameras focus and people come from all angles to watch a UEFA Champions League. You know. A honor will be how one a product be an course or quack. And so if you are not in the Champions League as a big club like Manchester United, then a behaging and is really going to bother the club. Now, no Andre Onana as a player, Nankasano. Listen, winning this trophy is also going to, in a way, save his career.
Okay.
Look, you're not goalkeepers, and our players are competition do how we in the day when Timmy and Yippee. Obiti say Gigi Buffon.
Yeah.
The World Cup, Wajite titles, hold on. When Timmy and you UEFA Champions League, maybe. So Buffon, your Champions League, at the can, ne CV, no one. And most arguments between goalkeepers are Mabarias and Kwankebi and Kebi. Because look, that guy was a top goalkeeper. I do not rank players with trophies and numbers. Yana me pedia bedimani who need the match will play. Buffon was a top goalkeeper. But there is still there are still people are there respecting Buffon being here. They don't give it out to him. People rank Ika Cassel, Fernandez, Saint, and other goalkeepers ahead of Gigi Buffon, all because he failed to win the UEFA Champions League. Now, Andrew Onana, listen, your players need to want a performance in it. So when you title, we cry, we make us so great.
Yeah, sure.
And you will be so on Shera Nyadi until the titles and the Bebatana. Now, Obiaka said this was a good player. I'll be to say Jamie Carragher. When you Champions League now, go on Timikra Metanasa Meka Champions League, I said, because born and no one any more baby. But and then, you know, he's a UCL winner, and so he's got that guts to always talk about Champions League whenever we are talking about winners. And to Nana and himself, boy, Anash, say, see, I will me. Listen, he will need to win an European final to be able to, you know, build upon himself and then his CV and everything that he's done in his goalkeeping career over the past few years. Now, Nana, on winning European final. 2017, Okosha United Korea with Ajax. Almost energy with Europa League. 2023, he went with Inter Milan and Pep Guardiola saw the more. Lose to Champions League final to Manchester City. Abra Rodri Eshadago. So 2 European finals as a person, he's yet to lift one. And it's not even going to be a defining moment for only the club, but no player na Nkasa. So in the history here, now full on coming from Ajax be do this level now, he will know that this final is going to be really crucial for him. And the best rep, Ochina Po now them. Bruno Fernandes mo be come. He said Casemiro mo be juma on 50 if they get the nod to start. Ruben Amorim will try as much as he can to sign these guys. Said Jim Ratcliffe because a business for you to qualify for the Champions League.
Sure, business part.
Omo when him hore wom say omo nya de Rasmus Hojlund, Joshua Zirkzee, But Ochena, it will be a different momentum and different spirit altogether going into that game. Into your best friend. Or that poor no one could be a pipe.
And I don't want some.
Some go for back brown or Macoche goes no all here now and could be a pipe. And maybe we ask you now question. This is how I come back.
Yeah, sure.
If you are losing to Tottenham and any news, almost Europa League, material history or more, and they also have the quality. And even the previous game against Villa, more top guys, more resty, but United, because it was a big game against Chelsea, they had to put them in. And yes, was sick. So we in the final season now,
you see what you are talking about the Champions League, look at Chelsea against Manchester United. They needed that 3 points badly. Players now can hear 3 points to put them somewhere going into the final day.
Yeah.
Because we Champions League about.
Sure.
The Champions League, it is a market, it is a place, it is an avenue for huge money.
So you play a crowd. Champions League night is not a way we are saying sure. Because Ellen Haaland did or Dortmund in German Bundesliga. It was the Champions League. Jude Bellingham, then I'm remarried for times. It was the UEFA Champions League. What did go and I saw a big game player and La Liga it is the Champions League.
You're Chelsea City mono.
Yes, it do Majona ya one temono. Saprian no one sorry. So those are the players. So when you're a footballer, you dream of playing in the Champions League. It's in a team we are unqualified for Champions League. Players like I just said, Debbie, I had a member. I want to play in the UEFA Champions League. Into Nana, yes, sir. Or China game now, Canada. The players will fight. Or Juma trying to win the game. Or boy, I'm not saying this man. Or Madam Fanko game. What shall I say? Can we know? That's all the Kodiagro.
Oh, go be to.
Oh, could be a pipe. No,
about him.
When you are playing a game, now backlining your goalkeeper near, it is the biggest threat a team can ever have. Because boy, you can't boy, I was say what two woman goalkeeper the PA for crown over say akoya or by the mammy hedi. What do Hobacopem? And there were these few games, Black Stars, at least again in the defense, bones are clashing, their banana go be a found. If you don't trust, if the team don't trust the goalkeeper, then that is one of the most difficult and as the biggest threat I'll be to me anyway. Until United for Omoko final, we are crucial. They need to win this game at all costs. So Tottenham more Champions League. I didn't use how. But the United season now more European competition including the Champions League. It's a big issue. How many players no more meeting a fully crowd apart from Bruno Fernandes? So you need a Champions League. No. When you say something like ko game no no nko bo no mo de. Yem pay boy na ahye bia. O chena ye benya da agena ye de nkomo ye. Rodrigo to Chelsea Football Club.
Yes.
Sent Chelsea for no ne company for no contact. So I Chelsea project na. O my say player be already 25 for ko bia na yen sign. Until this guy falls within the category of Chelsea for no penny. He's a youngster. Again, aside being a youngster, listen, there is nothing in European football this guy hasn't seen yet. Sure. We're dictating big nights. At the biggest club in that competition are Comany. He's won the Champions League. After scoring those goals against Manchester City, or promising the papa saw Obeshe 3 and Obeshe 2. So no catch the papa and say, I will score the other one in the final. But he was on the bench in the grand finale. So it tells you the kind of mentality this guy has. Into Chelsea anymore. So this guy will prefer the left side, no. And one of both, Timmy Bonnie here. But in Madrid, he's competing against two of the best left-sided players in Vinicius and Kylian Mbappé. And the time they are forced on the right side. And even there, he's able to give numbers a total Madrid for an expected free. Into coming to Chelsea. So make Chelsea stick your neck and then tell me Chelsea for no left winger back or they are consistent. I won't mean you family. Jenny Sancho ban a channel beko bench. So that in no madu a So if Rodrigo arrives in Chelsea, then he's going to be an upgrade over most of the players in anymore. And again, his goal scoring instinct. Listen, his ability to arrive at the right time to get the goals. Nepal said Brazil ni I am far born on to. Look, he's the Bobby Firmino I've seen over the past few years. Sure. board and on Fabo no net, he's able to do that. And few of Chelsea attackers none was idea. So the confidence, his age, and near more the Chelsea team with the experience to be able to get a guy at this age or that vast experience, isn't ever bought Chelsea for the power. It is almost 100 million. It's going to be a huge blow, in my opinion, to Madrid. But Chelsea for hear this boy more assistance than say Real Madrid for the they should put the money down.
Do you think he will start thinking about Chelsea? Say Chelsea qualify for Champions League now?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, he will start thinking about Chelsea or be pesa or be about the body ama club no. And see I'm no say listen, say Rodrigo ba Chelsea. No team peja na modi monum kakra bia bedru be the face of the team no ya de be mawi. Because first of all he's a Brazilian or that appeal from the South American continent also. And again, he is one of the best. In terms of experience and everything, I think they need to get this guy. But the other way around, no see Enzo Fernandez to Real Madrid Football Club. I want to see here, no clue. Ever since Toni Kroos, a free Madrid team, I didn't how much this season power was the defense, and the second thing was the balance they needed, the controller. To control the game, show where the game should go. Check it. Toni Kroos against Bayern Munich. Or Vinicius said, just go into that space and put in the ball there. That kind of a player is what they lack. The good passer. Look, Enzo Fernandez, they make us say, if we talk about a player, and there are YouTube highlights. Then compare game all board 90 minutes now they're transition. Check his movement, check his runs, check his mentality. How about Chelsea that big? And then resumes in what he captains. That is the kind of a guy he is. He's a world champion. How many players now Madrid are world champion? Just a few of them. And if he gets into that team, it's really going to be a good deal for him.
Chelsea against Liverpool, it seems majority and monitor.
No, Osu.
No, Osu.
Yes. So for my God of
honor. God of honor, no. I'm sure so one of these days, on the Baba Bonte will say, who say he should be a winner.
Yes.
He shouldn't give somebody guard of honor. Yeah. You call game no more. 3 minutes no should go.
No, now, Unim said that game, he played with one eye.
Yeah.
None ni baako e problem ana akata wi anisa.
I don't know United there na say United there.
A United there no. Yes, just United game. Or the ni baako na ball. Just the recent game.
No.
He's a good player, listen. He say obe person obe move ya is going to be very very good for him. Now South America for no there. Omujitum say they are the very best. Until Madrid, Barca, no, that is their standard. Until from Benfica, wherever be from Kakra, now when you acquire body amenity. But Vincent, it is also going to create a problem for Xabi Alonso.
Okay.
So how Madrid midfield now? Xabi Alonso, no Jumana or Babayano with a 3-back system. He will need 2 midfielders. Okay. In actual sense, and 3-4-2-1. But in this situation, he will have to make it 3-4-1-2 because of Vini and Mbappe. Into Omono anymore there, they will settle for that place. Until he will need one player behind the striker. And Madrid for so Munkofa Florian Wirtz from Leverkusen Van Bren. No fan that one Nejumana. So in case he is unable to get that guy, he is probably going to use either Jude Bellingham or Arda Güler in that position. Now so we are send 2-1 hon. Checking midfielders now. This was their game against Celta Vigo. Make off way by. Valverde never check because 2 no naturally Aurelien Tchouameni may be there.
Yeah.
Because of his defensive abilities. So why now find an account? And even if you want to just pick 2, Eduardo Camavinga and Kawi who because on no pre-accurating. Tiffany Besham, Dennis Ceballos, Tchouameni, Valverde, Jude Bellingham. These 4 guys. I also find Fernandez Ababe 5. So within these 5 guys, choose 2 to play in the midfield of Real Madrid.
A problem, a headache, selection headache.
It will be a very big problem.
It will be our quality.
Until before Enzo Fernandez would come, APN was almost forced to be free. Because yes, sir, so no team can change Jude Bellingham. This one got another. Fede Valverde ball upon this season, ever since all shooting into limelight, he is not going to be on a bench. Into why not got an angel? Look at Modric, they were jet to, in a way, Dennis Ceballos will understand.
Yes, sure.
But more Macana, these are guys, Eduardo Camavinga, grandma.
Defensive abilities.
Very difficult. Very, very difficult for Real Madrid Football Club. And then Xabi Alonso so on decide this idea. I think it will be on Belgium phone. Maybe I can say or maybe baby most of the times they are not lucky in terms of players. Now, so I have Belgium for the past few years. Or my normal Vincent company, or my Jean-Fait Tongue, Toby Adavere, and now we defend the scholar for my neighborhood. No. If we fight someone, you see, or mobile Belgium for nature. So you realize that the midfield is so thick.
Yeah.
Who am I doing now? Not to defense and any. Now, boy, you read Tillemans, Kevin De Bruyne. Look, you're good to go. Yeah. In a way, Charles de Ketelaere can even come in that midfield to come and link up between the middle and then the attack. But he really could go post him. Typical twice on the down. Yeah, sure. But the children, that is the biggest challenger in Belgium for Omania. Now, United for some Peliam Delap.
Yeah.
Saint Mkofu, they should be serious for at least some time. Look, Encanin.
Robert, I heard Liam Delap this season with Ipswich.
Yeah, my head.
And so why are you telling me that United should be serious?
Look, there was a time. Now United 4 of Van Nistelrooy. Or more the last of Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo. These are the attackers for Manchester United.
And I hope you know this.
But not when there are some in the market.
Availability, they were in Ostimi. Your carriers.
So,
Isaac,
listen, your positions be what?
Okay.
The natural number 10. And now you can crab in a
free system.
Yes. But not when you still have those guys in the market. Now to us, we want to look, and can it's a big club now for sign players. Until the next, say, England International, Ivorian International.
Yeah.
And then Joshua Zexi, Rasmus Højlund. How many times, how many caps no more than more national teams? Okay. Usako the lap now, you should get an improved player. No, make catch you say. At the amount Drogba Bob who was Fernando Torres.
Yeah.
So the Torres did not the Drogba did born and Casa Torres in Bochan Drogba baby. So when Chelsea signed Torres, Drogba had to up his game into Pejan level who could do baby. Not due to the trust now, what they need a big game mentality into no team drop in a bit. Tinesa Joshua Zegzi new now they also the lap now for Faber to come and challenge her. You continue to be in the wonderland.
Okay.
Now, your Premier League, listen, the owners are really magicians.
Nah, you see what kind of.
Yes. Omi magicians. So go Europa. Team big will be baby. If I say free Spain, by England, the weather in Spain and England is different. Okay. The coach in the decided that I'm to quine.
Okay.
To Timika Chemo say, let's go 3 days before the game to acclimatize to the situation.
Yeah.
Ghana her coach that a bit to quine. Who is Cabato the Anaman Granada Pebe Hotel Momada? Because she can't even know. Again, an immediate we were there. You saw Tommy Dema for minutes now. I can almost say more because almost I said, in the channel must have a ball game. Then we are no Munsuas at the fool. Look, say team Division 1 Cromu took Baba Quas. How do you are into the?
Oh, yes, I know it. In this Catua.
Who's sky a tam match day? Now we are now better than Fiat. Then the past 17 about. Oh, just can we are not at the time of police for Kaka? No, I'm for Kaka.
Ambulance over back, wage, Jamaica, get fee, be named Nuru Impo. New for this.
Just a pay me best of
the ambulance.
Now be treated.
Boys, one more park for dressing room and send me pray.
Into Brebiano. Just a Cobobusana.
Okay.
Uko Europe and for bar football to make money. Bahano, so feel for Pewayawa. No matter football.
Man for course, look at na your message is more than na okay him sa 0591228584 0591228585 02084400943 ahoma ma bia ma frɛ ma eni nkomo Benny McCarthy kyerɛ mu a PSL aya kono because of sika mo dia room ɛna na Robert Eka no aha na yɛmfa sika room enti PSL player bɛs ono betima tena wa PSL no mu a onko ba bia obey okay aha no ball one season ana wo kɔ sa. Yeah, for course, no 0591228584. Hello, good evening. Jeffas Mr. NEP capsules at Daruma. Me bacho cyber with my friend na yadi nkomo na yakoya nimsa. Enti wo frɛ be fa. Ya bia homana ma Ahmano and the screen as no may come. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Your friend said I can suffer.
But just me kasi anaga. Ghana ba
Kasa yetio.
But I think that I go to Pan and one minute up.
Emi Martinez ni David Raya was some okay.
David Raya and Martinez one minute up.
Mate, you can wasm. I'm sana ya sorry so ha. Open comparison. You be yamo ha. Yanko. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Udini Bobby Okasa free. Your friend say Okasa free.
I
You want to enter where? You want to Okasa yetio.
Hello, good evening.
Udini Bobby Okasa free. Nana kwa mi
college.
You yenti where?
Bashoka kana mbetana like before me na mota atembi na wa titi. Manti rampe. Okay, and Europa League is obviously United ever now on the because I feel United are more bread.
Grazie, pa. Yanko next caller so. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Your friend said Nakasa free.
I'm Salif, I'm calling from Wa.
Salif, let's listen to you.
Please, I want the update about our star, this thing. Danny Kabaha.
Danny Kabaha.
And I greet all my best fans. That is true. We will not go to off the Club World Cup there is for we are champions forever. Nothing can compete that.
Okay.
You greet a young guy for me. I don't know his name well.
Daniel. Okay. I see a young guy in the morning. Yes, we are young guy near Danny. Young next one. So, hello, good evening. Oh, so brutal. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Udini Babi Okasa free.
The first chakra, you from Kofi.
Kofi into where?
Good evening.
Kofi Kasa, man TV no Kasa Mianko.
Apo Michigan.
Ma pom ye pa wa so e.
Nyamiado.
Awo yanko Kasa Mianko.
I think I came working in the Yagana Lady. Problem womb. Yes, yeah, I play your football to play. Yen paying for brochure, I want my brochure. Yes, yeah, in the park, I have a ball. And then you be too much and it's a one will be sick and will. The master me, the man asked me, will chat. Uncle see, I'm telling you, my brother.
Sure.
Paul and Asamino. But Asamino. That's the reason Timino have a word with Timino. Timino way good, Asamino could see, what supported. So one for one and people. There is a man with Timino. Asamino could see. So one for one and people. Supporters one come out. There will be a good result to be supposed to do. Until I'm so then a DFA, a better one shot. No one make sure that policy that will make. I'm not gonna clubs in for so no way to pull. One, you're not purchasing yet. Two, you're not got his development to a food. How about the DFA? Our why happened. And how about the president to say that Ghana Premier League or Ghana football? You blast us on national team to you. Then you share a corner. You put two Naya chief baby. And man, you're able to make 2 points. Now, the way, you know, you'll be a good player or star, we're going to be the best, my brother. Your development, no.
Once a while, can I move to pa, and it's very important, pa. I'll see a share now, you focus war, and some of our boss on you, pa. It has a self afraid. Young one, one. So, hello, good evening.
Hello. But the
Bass anyway. Bass nani. Oh, Bass Nampo. Arsenal ni Bass man of Champions League final. Mate, you become as much. Robert, ye Caldenti, and says no drinking out to Oma or the uncle. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend said, no, because everything.
But you're Daniel, my cousin, Abuja Banku.
Danny, into where?
Bueno, my boy, Jumapa, I mean, now, most of the Rodrigo, also for Chelsea, ever born a power, because my dad, but this time, when said I need because we are all Vinicius were home. Imagine I put my bench Vinicius no attach Rodrigo, unless they wait. Very difficult. The best I say, Obeko, no, or being a playing tap, why free, and that's it.
Yes, that's a pa. Young next one. So, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, friend, say Nakasa free.
Yeah, I'm Nakasa free boku.
Me bacho yentio.
But I'm person with that pay. If you are in Africa, I say, if I pan on your ball scores, Kessie Drugan.
What's the Africa? If I'm where they?
It's sport, Kessie pass, general sport, in the summer door for the Africa countries. Then person who say, on to sport, a 2 pound, and that's almost there to quite chilly. That's a Ghana person.
I opposite who country Africa ha ne ball bono ekwa animu.
Aye.
Na yeah like Ghana they tikwachi and I say.
You see sport journalists Ghana have a door for power because station bien kwa give me the omogen and nopa awia anumere.
Okay.
And now she so Africa countries in Ghana ball pan your boss so e take form identity.
Sport journalist dear bra. Oh baby oh. Oh baby, I make you much. Oh baby, apa. Yeah, go this one. So yo, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Udini we be free.
Yeah, the play make a start actually. Yeah, can't ready.
My intio.
No, I'm say I'm a pay. In person I say ma no. Ewo, ebi mapa my no kwani some share and how to hire the I can say Ghana for your case too. And I'll plead say yeah I back on you back the new one say yeah allow I don't come on the chuko that be Enzo party and it is a mere company for Gilona let alone that and I take that Manhattan I'm for no more engagement than I said.
Bosnia si Fabra on Famata no Johnny. Yeah, for last call and never cost Nisna Robert in your message no Wajuma. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Penny.
Would Dean be your free?
But your friend
who is hands free now? Dear corner, hands free.
But already I phone I got more.
Are you and my
okay.
Okay. That's it. That's it. Ever course Nancy, so ever course Nancy. Now say Jerry G and Fosu Royal Ladies ever have a year interview some months ago, sir.
Yeah.
And order number no, number 2 job. Because Jerry say or number order to be. We are seeing kuna we sim no and kwashe underground archaeologist enkututu enwu sim no except from archaeologist to na sim ne
o mafre
aseme boa na manfo bi dem frɛ say oh team no Jerry ama team na ya kono nti omuhia team ne number na afi no in case bi ombe wo ball na omu area metimi support with sikani nsuo ni ade a bi kwa ka so be chese nyoma refreshment ni ade a na say na manfo si frɛ so ombe sa ade no na I was so happy say sa obo I wanted that. Yeah, and the Fred Jerry, now go for no more as a mock or wine. Oh, friend, I was one on Fimpo. And Max had in my do a while, pursued anything.
I said, no, or no, I'm in a hospital or
hospital, sir.
Then a Stadio Jose Avalade, or Lisbon, 24th May 2025. Okay. In Tiaka 4 days. There's a Saturday and a man final on a catch almost a being here. Oh, ever life. Be a cocker. Yes. Send me kind messages. No, King messages. Let us be able to the King messages. Yes. My main for birthday we and Shasia, and I'm say special birthday party. Check your mamma. You know who do my infant through and Sakra. I call messages. So, auntie, happy birthday, uncle. And one of the finest. What I say, one of the finest. Happy birthday, uncle and famano. Dine Andy Care. Andy came of Kesben FM and of a TV and I had a birthday and I'm wishing a happy birthday now. Bibia enya fine. Zebo. Oh, okay.
But he's a very good gentleman.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Yes. For sure. And he wants to always let people understand the reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. At some point you need to spill out the truth.
Oh yeah.
But I say, we're professional work, no can I say, hit the nail on its head.
Oh, cannot cry.
But Bibi now said I'm Penisa. And he's a very fine gentleman.
Yeah, Jendini, happy birthday, and confirm Yamishran.
That when you're quite an analysis in it.
Oh, yeah.
On point. Or control everything.
Yeah. Now, we share in person, so study or tear now.
Oh, then that does.
Over cannot cry.
No credit, oh, okay, okay, ha.
Obeka congratulations this year. My wish and the happy birthday. I am in Sharon Afi. The ordinance have a sumbiano or mananya kama party. Happy birthday, Andy. We are one of the best. Yamin Shrapa. I feel Ghana for messages I have. We say I Globe TV. I am Derisco Jr. watching live from Achim Kotokum. Please, who is the next signing of Real Madrid? Yes, Avaro. Now United Force or Monomo 12 million. Copy 18 million their free scan. We are not the Ura Naba. I feel be a metra, obedient. We say hello, Globe TV. Oh, yeah. Modern Bako. No more the Mazura. Dixon from Obuase. Man United will win by 3 goals to 1 tomorrow. We say good evening, Globe TV. I'm Bright from Saudi. Bright Ofori, Saudi from Akema Cross. So please, what date will the Black Queens play their friendly match? We say good evening, bro. Help me wish my queen a happy birthday. May God bless you. You are the beauty I never see in my life. From Kluche Frank, aka Baraski, the free whole city and a buyer. And happy birthday, Uncle Emfa Emma Kluche, France. Or see we know and a queen. And happy birthday, pa. When so I say hi Globe TV, I'm watching you guys live from Anaji Senate Flat. We say good evening Globe TV. This is Adriano from Sakina. I just wanted to say I'm absolutely loving the show this evening. Top notch as always. I'll say Daniel continues to be my favorite analyst. His insights are spot on every single time. Sending my wishes and steady recovery to Osman. We miss his energy on the show. Keep up the good work. Jefferson Papa. We say a fantastic crew. Please wish my beautiful queen for me. Madam Yafrima inside Tantra Hill, Accra. May God bless her fully. We say hi, my name is Caleb, watching live from Salt Pond, Central Region. We say Mr. Host, I'm watching live on Globe TV. You are very, very good. I am Nana Justice Morgan. I am sure you have heard my name before because I was seriously involved in sports. We say good evening, Globe TV. I am watching live from Nkarie Kuma. My darling club, Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko, is going to win double this season. Come what may. Greetings to Honorable James Danso of Ntobroso, from Honorable Adumaku Kufo of Nkarie Kuma. When so say, please, when are they playing the 4-nation tournament? And do you think the Black Stars are going to perform? We also say, good evening, guys. You are doing a fantastic job. If you don't support Madrid, so you will not go to heaven. I said Madrid. It was created by God. Okay, Jefferson Papa. We say, help me wish my favorite unprecedented workaholic matron, Mary Kessie Akuya Abakoma Medical Center, Abroma, from Nana Sante. And happy birthday, Uncle and from Mary Kessie. Dibia Enya fine and from my wish to see to my sweet brother, happy birthday. You are my best friend and you are still you were my best friend and you are still my best friend. I think of you every day, but especially today. Good evening, Globe TV. Happy birthday, so Uncle and from us gentlemen, yeah. Or share Madrid Jessino. Na bibia so Enya fine. Emfa Emmano. Mammy Films about Kumi bi ha. Yes. Akoda bi wa ha. We should say, good evening, Glow Sports. Please wish my son a happy birthday. May the living God bless you with all that you desire. Happy birthday, son. And Akodano so Edina Oda. We should say, happy birthday to my boss, my dad, the CEO of God Bless Herbal Complex. May you keep on, may God keep on blessing him abundantly. Kobe, and I call the weekend. For the weekend, I see I'm wishing the boss. And then the CEO. happy birthday Emfa Emano. When so I say happy birthday to you, Mavis Fofi, popularly known as Confidence. She stays as Kaswa CP. She's an actress. Birthday wish from Nana Ajua Yeboah. Happy birthday. Na bibia so enya fine. Emfa man. Reason there dey see one na said o mo kai no. I sense so biem. Emfa ma chairman no. Yes, and team. Yeah, happy birthday. Enko Emfama and the cap of Kesben FM and TV. Nice gentleman pa insight knowledge on the game man so on slow so be Canada. On slow so be Canada.
Very fine gentleman.
Yeah.
And we share the conversation, the analysis, and semi will see a digest in your issues concerning national new man who see cannot say yes. He's one fine gentleman. Was a Macacho 3 journalists in Ghana, not me.
Yeah.
Also he's among them.
Oh, of course.
Bakonso
oh yes.
Also nimno. Na bakonso the one kasa nimno me miensa. Me miensa Andy ka ho na Andy di birthday.
Yeah.
Enti Andy ka ho.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Oh, one of the finest.
Na bakonso different station.
Oh yeah.
So
sure.
Na bakonso there. So wa honi.
Minimum.
Prepare the whole Ghana.
My wish happy birthday. Obena o say the otie wo no sa no otie. Ti ya menhira no ne.
Yankopon kana ho na bibia enkoyi emfama na Andy of Kesben FM and TV sports. Bibia enkoyi emfama na ya wudi wa wodai. Happy birthday to you from the crew of Good TV. And bibia e we show happy birthday. Yankopon entutu anamo ensi more blessings bibia enkonka emfama. Yako
yenche obia. Once again happy birthday to Kem. Yamisha no. Danny the Taylor Balo mo and guys ni na yenche obia. MCR for so e mo mabaso. How good to na pressure no. I start with bibia very fine.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, Mr. Mabruk. I think said they've learned a lot of things from this past experience. So I mentioned Coach Chris and we be.
Okay. Midiri Vincent Forgor still speedy recovery to Osman Haruna. Nyankopon kana hona onsane ade na omeka hona bibia enkoyi emfa emakio no. Yede was emfa na emfa ma MCR for no events Fatal exhibits Kelvin Dave Michael Munina boy ye pa ma bo kasa for nyine so ne de agudi mun sembre all the time. Me ba Midiri Vincent Forgor I have been the moderator, always been the moderator, the host and bibia. Yede was ya crowd. Bye bye.
I say it's over.